Ayo, you watch the video right now, drop like the next 5 seconds, and something good's gonna happen to you in the next 36 hours. Alright, what is happening? How's everybody doing today? My name is Chuck, and welcome back to a brand new video. So you guys have literally been harassing me in the comment section. Chuck, I need your settings. Chuck, I need your settings. Show me your settings. So I'm here today to show you guys my settings. You guys see me drop all these gameplays, and a lot of you guys like, Chuck, you're pretty good at the game here. So, what are your settings, and what are you playing with? Like a 3KD, don't get there by not being good at the game. So before we get any further into today's video, if you guys have not, slap a like on this thing, subscribe, those notifications turned on so you're not missing any of my future videos, and also make sure you guys comment in the comment section below, what sensitivity do you play on? Okay, first things first, I play on a scuff controller. That means I have these two little paddles on the back of my controller, and this is what all pro players use. It's not like cheating or hacking or anything. This is literally the controller pro players use, so this is just what I got. And I'm also wired in because I play a controller on PC. So I'm gonna go over a lot of this here real quick, because I know some of you guys are going to be on console, some of you guys are going to be on PC, and I don't want to spend too much time on either or. So of course I play with a controller, a PS4 scuff controller on PC. I have 120 field of view. My brightness is at 50. Haven't really done anything else up to that. And of course, basically everything else here is just more or less disabled. And of course, my mini map is on square because that does give me the largest view. So if you guys mini map is on circle, change it over to square, you're going to get a larger view. For those guys wondering, I have an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 Ti in my computer. I have 144 hertz refresh rate. I play just 100% resolution. Nothing absolutely crazy on here. And something everybody can actually take into account here is that world motion blur and weapon motion blur. Doesn't matter if you're on PC or if you're on console. Basically, you should always have these things disabled. It's just going to slow down your target acquisition. It's just going to make your gun look weird, the world look weird. You're going to have a hard time picking off people when you can't really see where they're at because, the environment around you is blurred. Also, my film grain is indeed at 0, so just turn that sucker all the way down. There's literally no reason for you guys to have film grain on, no matter if you're on PC or console. For my audio, I just have this on dynamic home theater. There's no real best sort of mix. It's just whatever allows you to hear the footsteps the best and stuff like that. So that's kind of really about it. My master volume is only at 50, and I can really adjust this very easily because I am indeed on PC. So I have a lot of different controls and everything. And then here's a lot of stuff which you guys really want to be able to see. So I'm indeed, of course, playing on a controller. I play on tactical flipped. That basically means that I use the top R1 and L1 buttons instead of the R2, L2 to be able to, aim in and shoot. So L1 is my aim, R1 is my shoot. I just think it actually allows me to get that faster click. I do believe there is a bit of a delay between hitting the bottom triggers. So if you don't happen to have a scuff controller, if you're playing with even if a regular controller, you don't have any type of trigger stop, which would then, make the button push in faster, go ahead and play on tactical flip. There's something you should notice. You're able to aim in faster and shoot probably a bit faster. I have the default stick layout. I'm actually have a 0.10 or 0.10 dead zone. Basically, your dead zone is only there so that when you actually put your controller down and you're not touching it, your guy doesn't slowly start moving. If that is the case for you and you happen to have that, definitely just adjust it to the point where that does not happen, but otherwise don't really put it any lower than a 0.05. I currently play on a 7:7 horizontal and vertical stick sensitivity. I find that to be fantastic. It doesn't matter if you play on a super low sensitivity or a super high sensitivity. Basically, it kind of has to work out to what's going to feel the best for you. And personally, for me, a 7:7 has done me really well, and I think it's not too high, but it's also not too low. I'm able to really just whip around real fast when I need to, but also doesn't make me so that I'm so whipping around so fast and I'm basically pretty inaccurate. Also, speaking of inaccuracy, having the ADS sensitivity multiplier on low and high, if you guys actually go ahead and change this down to a 0.8, if you have yours at 1.0, start moving this down a little bit. If you find you're missing your shots, this is going to be a large reason why, apart from your regular sensitivity. So move this down to a 0.8 and see what you think about it. If you feel like you're still missing some shots, you can definitely lower it down even more, but this really should help you be able to, when you're ADSing, not move over targets as much or as frequently. My aim response curve type is just on the regular standard. I don't believe I'm using really anything else. For me, standard has worked absolutely fine. My controller vibration is just on, but it's kind of not really there because I'm on PC. My aim assist is on standard. I mean, I don't really have to do anything crazy. If you are newer to, shooting games and stuff like that, there's all these different ones down here. Focusing would probably be the best for you if you're more of a newer player to the Call of Duty franchise. But otherwise, standard is going to be incredible, and I don't really know why you'd use precision. That really doesn't make any sense to me, but hey, it is what it is. My aim assist, of course, scales with my field of view because I play on 120 field of view, so you guys kind of get what I'm saying. My use/reload behavior is always on tap to reload, and then when I go over to Warzone, I always switch it over to contextual tap. This is basically, what you guys should actually be playing on. If you're playing Warzone, it makes looting up stuff on the ground so much better. So if I was you guys, I would definitely use tap to reload in multiplayer and then contextual tap in Warzone. My slide behavior is of course on hold. My auto move forward is disabled, but my automatic tactical sprint is indeed on. And the reason I should say you should do automatic tactical sprint on is because the amount of times you will click in your joystick and you're just gonna end up ruining one of your controllers. I did that to a beautiful $200 scuff controller, and I basically can't use it because my left joystick is just so like, you know, chalked from like messing with it and like having to constantly press it in from not having automatic tactical sprint. So I instantly been saving, my controller. I'm using an older controller, the one you guys saw, and this one's actually lasts me a heck of a lot longer because I have automatic tactical sprint enabled. So save yourself some money and a few controllers and use automatic tactical sprint. The only thing is that sometimes when you're running around with shotguns and stuff, it can be a little bit odd because as soon as you press the stick forward, your guy wants to start sprinting. So just kind of be a little bit aware of that. And then of course, my vehicle camera recenter is enabled and my parachute auto deploy is also enabled. I don't really have too many other settings. I mean, of course, crossplay is on. I am indeed on PC, so there's no real reason for me to turn crossplay off. But if you are on PS4, you can kind of get away with turning off crossplay. It could kind of help you kind of mitigate out having to face any type of PC players if you feel like you're playing too many of them. But it also kind of, gets you away from playing the Xbox players, and you really want to be able to have console people in your lobby. So it kind of is one of those things. You can try it on or off, but I should say you'll find a lot more lobbies with it enabled. I think I went through all of my really important settings. I didn't go through a lot of my graphics stuff because that's super dependent on what your computer is actually built like, or even if you are on computer in the first place. With that being said, I have an incredible 100+ kills here on shipment with the Ram 7 using Specialist, and I'm of course putting all these settings to work, so you guys are definitely gonna enjoy this. Super high octane, super high action. Hope you enjoy. I haven't played shipment in like a minute. This could be kind of fun. Oh my god, how many of them are back there? Oh, get off that heady, please. Yo, I'm going off. I may, take the silencer off this Ram and throw on something else like shipment. I don't know if I even need a silencer. There we go, got you, bro. Yeah, you definitely do not need a silencer right now. Ooh, that's a little TikTok clip right there. God, this thing just beams. Oh my god. What a 14. Wait, why was he just camping right there? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm all for being in the spawn point, but like... No, what streak was I on? I was going nuts. Yeah, this is just... Oh, you can't compete. You cannot compete. Yeah, I like this. Oh my god, shipment is so much fun. God. Why don't they have shipment and shoot house 24/7? They need it. Oh, I'm out of stims already. Bet. Hey, you cannot sit over here and post up with that, my guy. There's somebody over there camping. Dude, like, you're looking at the opposite side of the screen. Hey, chill out on the RPGs, bro. Stop. They asked nicely. Yeah, they really trying to do it to me. This kid, I think, genuinely spawns in and just starts lighting it up with his LMG. Jeez. Lord. This was such a gas game. Why'd I choke?